Hello, Buddhas. What if I told you that manifesting was something that you could make into a subtle art that's a complete game changer? Now, you might be thinking, hey, Buddha Billionaire, I'm figuring out this manifestation thing. It's not an art. It's just I have to make sure that I'm always positive, and I have to make sure that I'm always thinking about what I want and that I don't see what exists. And it's not wrong. But I've been thinking about this a lot. And I've come to the realization that I've been thinking about it way too freaking much. And I've been trying a hell of a lot too much. And I have to stop doing that. And I'm kind of asking everyone else to do the same. The art of allowing, as Abraham Hicks puts it, is to allow things to happen, not to force them to happen in a certain way. You can take a physical problem in this world and you can solve it with the ego, with the body, with the brute force, with the hitting it against the wall until it's out of the way kind of situation. That totally works, okay? The last 100 years of war that we've had are a great example about how well that works. Enough said. What if, though, on the other hand, we looked at it in a little bit different light? What if we flipped the way that we looked at absolutely everything constantly? What I mean by this is, let's say you're faced with a problem, okay? You have to get something from point A to point B, and you look at it and you're like, oh, that's too heavy for me to pick up. I give up. What you did there is looked at the situation, saw how it was, and just accepted how it was. That doesn't work, okay? You didn't end up moving the thing from point A to point B. You just looked at it and went, screw it, it's too heavy, I can't do it. You're only looking at what you can see, right? You can even go and try and pick it up, and if it's too heavy for you, you're just gonna get reinforcing the idea that your body is too weak, or you don't have the means, or blah, 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 excuses and stuff. What you need to do, or rather, let me rephrase that. What you could do. Language is very important. I'm trying to get better at it. What you could do is look at the immovable object, the thing that you can't move, and say, it's currently not where I want it to be. I'd like to move it from here to here. I wonder how I could do that. I'm going to try picking it up and see what happens. Oh, okay, I can't pick it up. Okay, cool. I wonder if I could use a pole and some leverage to push it over there, like a sled, or carry it along, or tie a rope to it. What you're doing now is it's very subtle, but it's the core difference between a brute, animal approach and a human being approach, because we are above animals. We are animals. We walk around in animals, okay? But we have this incredible brain with a frontal cortex that can actually receive thoughts and figure out problems. And we have an incredible heart that is connected to the entire universe, as all things are. But we can actually work with these magical tools inside of our own body. I know we're getting esoteric. I don't care. But we can work with those tools inside our body to say, hey, I've got a thing over here that I can't move. So I'm going to figure out how I can move it. What if I used explosives? What if I shot a really big gun at it? What if I borrowed a crane? What if I got a scissor lift? What if I got a jack? I don't know, but there's a million different ways you can look at the situation. And then you can bring in practicality to the situation. You can say, well, I could rent a crane, but that would probably cost me thousands of dollars. So is there a way that I can do it that's more economical based on the position that I have right now in relation to money? Yeah, okay, well, I don't need to necessarily rent a full-size crane. I could get a pallet jack, maybe, slide it underneath, lift it up with the pallet jack, and move it to the other spot. Cool. What's one of those cost? A couple $100 to buy, maybe? You could rent one for less. So you can look at every single situation, and you can see it how it is. And how it is in this context is that the box is not where you want it. The box is over here. You want the box over here. Okay? From here to here. That's it. That's all you want to do. But it's too heavy to just pick it up on your own, okay? So you can't just use the animal body. You gotta think and figure out how you're gonna do A to B. Heck, option number one for me would just be like, call a friend and be like, hey, can you come help me? Like, let's get together and work together, right? There's so many different ways you can look at this problem. And what I'm noticing in my life now, and I've been noticing it my entire life, but it's really starting to stick out like a sore thumb, is all the people who look at a problem and go, that's a problem. And you're lucky if they don't actually get upset or mad or do something really stupid. Because there's a lot more problems in this world than just like box from A to B. Okay? We've actually figured out box from A to B pretty good. FedEx, next day. If you want to sponsor the channel, by the way, FedEx, just say. What a lot of people do, though, is they just look at the damn box and they go, it's not where I want it. I give up. What the frag is that, guys? Okay, I know that's not you guys, but you know what I'm talking about. You see these kinds of people, and I don't mean about box moving from A to B all the time. I mean like any problem that needs accomplishing. The real movers in this world, literally, the real people who are on the path to actually developing their existence and not just recycling back into 3D because they wanted to waste their entire life, they're the people that look at box being in position A and go, huh, cool, that's where it is. Yeah, I'm acknowledging that, but I'm envisioning it over here. And because I'm envisioning it over there, I know it can get there. All I have to do now is come up with or receive or ponder or work with others or however you want to interpret it. It doesn't freaking matter how you get the idea. We get ideas. Oh, I had an idea. Right? It doesn't matter if that you believe that that comes from inside or from outside or from a combination of both or that you hatch the damn thing in your own head. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But the ability to recognize what you want to accomplish and then how you're going to go about it or allow how you're going to go about it to come through and actually work, that's human 2.0. That's fourth density. That's 5-dimensional, if you consider 4-dimensional to be time and etc. That's actual progress. That's what smart people do. There you go. Okay? Calling it out how I see it. So Buddhas, thank you for enjoying my rant. Please let me know if there's any opportunities in your life where you have looked at a problem and felt like the only person in the entire planet that's like, well, why don't they just do it this way? Because that's my life. I'm realizing that now and I kind of love it. And I want to help everybody get to that point. So hit that subscribe button so that you can get all of the daily videos that we've been putting out. The bell notification helps a lot too, so you actually get the notification when they drop. Like and comment down below what you think about problem solving, because clearly this world could use a little bit more of it. And remember, Buddhas, the absolute most important thing in the entire universe, I swear, that's it. That's all you gotta do. Just love yourself. Do, do, do.